Hello and welcome to another how-to from Mom and Crops. Today we are going to be going over pre-filled vaporizer cartridges. In this video we'll talk about the different brands that we offer, how they differ, and what's going to be best for you. Now the first one that we'll start with here is our most popular brand, Extractology. Extractology is going to be derived from BHO. It's going to be using medical grade N-butane, and the end result is highly refined, so there's literally below detectable limits for any of the residual solvents that were there. That means that it's about as clean as you're going to be able to get from a medical standpoint. It also is going to mean that you have some pretty potent stuff here. As you can see, the Extractology in this specific example, the headband solvent-free, is testing out at over 85% THC. It's got over 2% CBD and a little bit under 0.5% CBN. Now that's also going to be combined with 7.5% terpenes, and these terpenes are of a natural source, and that's going to be of the headband flower. It's because of that these actually give some of the best and most accurate flavor, as opposed to having some fruity flavoring that was put in, and it's very artificial tasting. As I said, this is probably our most popular brand, but is by no means the only brand that we do stock, and we actually do have a couple of others that we're going to go ahead and delve into here. Next up is going to be our Bloom's Farm brand. Bloom's Farm is a local company, and they use CO2, supercritical fluid CO2, to extract their oils. That means any solvents that are left over is just going to be CO2, and that's something that we're breathing in and out all the time, so no big deal, right? Now, to start out, between the three that we have, I would like to point out their least expensive line. That's going to be basically hybrid sativa or indica. Now, these are pretty decent as far as the THC amount. You can see we're up at 60%, which is going to be well over twice as potent as the most potent flower that you can get. And these are going to be derived from a mix of different strains. However, they all going to be, in this case, a hybrid, since it's a hybrid cart. And they also offer indicas and sativas, depending on what you're looking for. Now, the flavor isn't going to be super potent. It's very neutral, but you know, if you're looking for something that's more than 60% THC and has a little bit more flavor, you might want to look at one of their more expensive lines. Now, these specifically are going to be their single origin lines of cartridges. Now here I have two very nice ones picked out. The first one is going to be another hybrid cart, specifically their Pineapple Kush. Now this is all run from Pineapple Kush, one plant, and you can see that it's also going to be higher in THC. This one's actually almost 10% more, so quite a substantial difference. The CBD and everything else is going to be pretty much equal, including any residuals that are left over. Again, just CO2. But the flavor is going to be there as well. You're actually going to have a very nice flavor on these instead of something kind of neutral that doesn't taste like a whole lot, kind of like the other one there. Last but not least, for the single origin lines are going to be the high CBD strains. Now, for this specific one, this high CBD strain, we do have AC/DC. That's a high CBD flower, which they took the oil from. Now, if we go ahead and look on the back, we're going to see that it's actually relatively low in THC, but extremely high in CBD. We're at 17% THC and over 50% CBD. That's quite substantial. This is actually going to be for somebody who's looking for something that's not very psychoactive. It's not going to get you quote-unquote high, but it is going to have a very good medicinal effect, as well as the entourage effect from the other cannabinoids in there. Now, last but not least, we do want to go over our final product line here. We do offer Bang pre-filled vaporizer cartridges. This one's going to be their Blue Dream line. These are all also single origin, so they're going to be from a single flower, and they're also run with that supercritical CO2, in case you were wondering. Now, the test results are going to be right up with the other single origins that we had from Bloom's Farm. This one's a little bit under 70% THC. CBD is quite high, actually, at a 2.45. That's bonus. CBN is going to be about equal on all three brands. Not a huge amount in any of the cartridges there. But of course, we do have some very nice flavor on these since they are single origin. I'm going to put it right on par with that Bloom's Farm. And this is, of course, a natural flavor. It's not artificial terpene that was synthesized in a lab and added to make it taste like strawberries and bananas or lemon or whatnot. This is actually stuff that you're going to find within the flower itself from the plant that it's derived from. So the connoisseurs out there might want to check that out. It's going to give you a little bit better flavor profile. In any case, we do hope that breaking down the different versions that we have, how they're run, what's inside of it, helps you out here. And of course, if you have any questions about any of these or really anything else that we have on our menu, please feel free to hit us up. You can always give us a call, DM us on our Instagram, hop over to momcrops.com, and obviously hit the connect button. That way we can speak via email, or you can give us a call directly if you need to. I'll be more than happy to go over any questions. That being said, we do hope that this has been a little bit informative for you, and please stay tuned for